Hey y'all, it's me recording from my cell phone, straight upload because I am so behind in my videos. But I need to do this video because it's just been weighing heavy on my mind. I wanted to talk to you guys about this for a while, and I'm always waiting for like the perfect opportunity. So this is it. Because first of all, here in my area, today is the last day of school, and back when I was growing up, school was out. We just go outside and play. That's what my mother did. Go outside, don't come in the house until I call you in the house. So we would have to drink water on the side of the house from the water fountain, water faucet or whatever. Well, why am I saying that? Well, I mean, anyway, y'all. Yeah, y'all know what I'm trying to say. Back in the day, we just like go outside and play, and walk to the store, whatever. We got home whenever we got home, long as we got home before the porch lights was out. But today is a new day, a new age. You can't do that anymore with your kids. Ever since I seen the news about I think the Mendez, I can't never think of names, and I want to think about it. But y'all know what I'm talking about. Those girls that was kidnapped up in Ohio for 10 years or whatever. It just struck something in me because there was a young lady, actually like maybe one block behind my house. She been missing. She worked up there at the local fast food burger joint. She's been missing for a couple of years, and the news crew and everything came out actually when that story hit to talk to her parents to see if they had any updates or whatever. But it's a lot. It's happening more and more these days. You guys know that. But I don't want to take too long. I want to get straight to the point of why I'm making this video. I talked to my daughter so she know that she can come to me and tell me anything. I don't care what anybody say to her or try to threaten her or whatever. She can come and tell me anything. So she came and told me this story. She came and told me this story, so this is the story, y'all. This little girl that she used to go to school with had confronted my daughter and told her that she had sex. They are in the same grade. This young lady, she turned 13 already. So this young girl is 13. Told my daughter that she had sex in the garage, and her dad almost caught them. And I'm like, what? Sex with what? With who? Somebody. She has an older sister. Her older sister had met this guy online on the internet or whatever. He came to the house. And she wound up having sex with that guy in the garage. That's what she told my daughter. I don't know how old the other guy is, but I know her older sister, she's got to be at least 19 or 20 because she works up at the local mall. And Lauren, she begged me, pleaded with me, Mama, don't tell her I said anything. Don't tell her I told you. I'm like, what? Lauren, no, her parents need to know. My baby was crying. No, Mommy, she promised me not to tell anybody. She promised me. She promised me not to tell anybody. And before that happened, I think it was like maybe like 2 summers ago. Might have been last summer. I think it was last summer. This girl's, her mom would just drive her to my house, and the girl would just knock on my door. And I would see her mom out on the streets, parked up in her van, just looking one way. And I'm like, hi, can I help you? Is Lauren here? I'm like, yeah. But can I come in and play? I'm like, sure. But I'm looking out there at the mom, and she's not even looking at my house. She's just looking like one way. And I'm saying to myself, well, damn, your mom ain't called and asked to make sure if it was okay or if we are here or anything. I'm like, yeah, you can come in here. And I'm still waiting for her mom to look at me or whatever and ask or say something. She never did say anything. So I told the little girl to come in, and the mom drive off. I'm like, what kind of fucking shit is that? I'm like, okay. And the girl was like, well, I can only stay a couple of hours. I need to be home by 6. Or I need to be home by 7. I'm like, 7? Baby, it's dark at 7. So I would always have her leave before dark. my husband and my daughter would always walk her. When I walk, because she lived a couple of blocks back. My husband and my daughter would always drive her home. Or sometimes she would call her mom. Her mom would come and get her. Still not talking to me or asking me anything. I'm like, what is she doing? Next couple of days, same thing. Drive up. Hi, is Lauren here? Sometimes she would just come by herself. And like I say, it's quite a bit of a walk from our house to their house. I mean, it's not that far, but still, you know. I'm like, you right here by yourself? Yeah, my mom said I can come and play. But again, I'm thinking, she's still not asking me. She's still not calling me what's going on. So they really bother me. She don't know if we up in here. She don't know us like that. You know, I'm like, who would let their daughter just go to a person's house? So when school got back in, that's when we started talking. Well, take that bag. I mean, she finally came over, her and her husband one time to pick Jessica up. And her mom and her dad was like, you know, finally they were like, yeah, we see that Jessica come over here all the time. Her dad was saying this, yeah, Jessica come over here all the time. It's okay for Lauren to come over sometimes too, you know. And I'm still blown back, like, what the hell is you talking about? My daughter ain't finna come over to y'all house like that. Y'all don't even know us like that. We don't even know y'all like that. I'm just looking at them like, y'all, you know, something ain't right. So, when school got back in, I was talking to the mom. She would pull up, you know, beside me in the car, and we'll be talking. She was like, yeah, Jessica just stressing me out. I don't know what's wrong with her. She don't want to go to school. She cry all the time. I'm like, well, did you talk to her? What's going on? I don't know. She have ulcers from just stressing. She had to take her to the doctor. She was just stressing so much. And I'm like, you know, something is not right. And I told her, I said, you know what? I said, let her come over to my house. I said, let me, you know, do her nails or whatever. We'll play with nail polish, me and Lauren. We'll talk to her. We're trying to get to the bottom of it. So the girl came over, and I talked to her. I'm like, okay, what's going on? And nothing. I'm like, why you don't have to go to school? I said, somebody at the school bothering you? Somebody touching you at school? No. And I asked her, I said, is your mom, is your dad doing anything to you at home? No. I said, okay, I'm just asking. I didn't care if she went back and told them or not. I didn't care. Something was going on with that little girl. She finally decided to take the girl out of school, and she's homeschooling the girl. Okay, fine, whatever. And when Lauren told her to tell anybody, her mom, you know, what she told me, I was like, man, no, her mom needs to know. I should have told her the same day. I waited like maybe a week, and I saw her at the bus stop, and I talked to her, and I said, you know what? I said, I'm going to tell you something. I said, I don't know how you're going to take it, but you need to know this. And I told her what Lauren told me. I said, I don't know if it's true or not, but I said, you need to check into that. And she just like, what? I said, yeah. I said, she told Lauren she had sex in the garage and everything. And I could just see her face. Like all of the blood drained from her face. And she's like, oh my God, that's it. I'm taking her to the hospital. So she took off. So, after that, like I say, since the girl has been homeschooled, I didn't see her for a couple of weeks. I saw her at the local grocery store, and I stopped and I asked her, I'm like, okay, you know, I'm just, you know, how you guys doing? How's everything going? And she was like, everything is good. You know, she didn't tell me, you know, what happened about, you know, the doctor visit or whatever. She just saying everything is good, everything is fine. I'm like, okay. So, yeah, I should have told that lady the same day, but but yeah, I went ahead and told it. So basically, ladies, you know, with the stuff that's going on around the world, school is out or whatever, don't let your child just go to anybody's house. You really can't do these sleepovers like we used to do back in the day. I know it's hard for a lot of you single parents out there. You may not have any relatives, you know, close by that you can trust, that can watch your child, but you need to make sure that you protect your child at all costs. How would you feel if something happened to your child because you just let her leave your house and walk a block away to the neighbor's house and you never see her again? I really truly believe, I believe in God, I believe everything happens for a reason, but I also believe that we are responsible for our child, and some stuff that happens to these kids these days can be prevented. Because in case y'all guys don't know, I watch the ID channel all day. I see a lot of kids being molested, being kidnapped, and most of those kids were just walking from their store to the corner store by themselves, under the age of 10. I couldn't live with myself. I just let my daughter just walk out of here and go to the store, and I never see her again. Or I just say, go outside and play. I couldn't live with myself if I just did her like that, and then she come up missing or come up murdered or whatever. So parents, take time, figure out a way, figure out a budget for you to have somewhere safe for your kids to be this summer while you are at work. You just can't leave them with anybody, even some relatives. You just can't. You know, you have to sacrifice something in order to, again, put your child in some kind of a camp or whatever. Also, even in camps, even in church organizations, your child can still be molested or whatever. That's why you have to talk to your child when they start to realize what you're saying from the age of about maybe 4 or 5. You need to teach them. Nobody is allowed to touch them in their private parts but you. Ladies, if you got a man that you're seeing or whatever, I don't care how long y'all been together, don't let those men be in the room bathing your daughter, even your son. That's your responsibility. Bathe your own child. Stop letting these men bathe your child. Stop leaving these men at home with your child while you at work or whatever. I don't care if y'all married or whatever. Even if that is the child's father. At a certain age growing up, that's still not appropriate. My daughter didn't bath Lauren when she was little. When she was a baby, he would help me out with her or whatever, but he just didn't. Right now in my home, I'm comfortable just walking around with t-shirt and my panties on, And, kids mimic what you do. So Lauren would start walking around with her t-shirt and her panties on. And I would have to look, don't do what I do. Go put on some bottoms. So I had to stop walking around like that so she can see that, okay, mama got on clothes. I need to put on some clothes too. Walking around her daddy like that, that's not acceptable, lady. That's not good. So talk to your child, please. I beg of you, talk to your child so they can come and tell you anything that's happening with them, anything that's happening with another child, friend of theirs. It's another story too. I might tell y'all about that later. I don't know. But it's another story. A young girl confided in my daughter. Yeah, this other girl confided in my daughter of some things that was happening to her in her home. And Lauren came and told me, like I trained her to do. I taught her to do. She came and told me. And my husband had to go to the school and talk to the principal. So the principal took over. He was like, okay, well, I'm going to go talk to her parents to see if this story is true or not. I don't really want to say what the little girl was going through, but we did our part. That's what makes me feel that's what makes me feel good. We did our part to make sure that girl parents knew, because I didn't know the parents. But even if my husband didn't go to that school and talk to their principal, I still would have found out where that little girl stayed anyway, and I still would have went to her parents and told them what she told Lauren, whether it was true or not. They needed to know. So yeah. How can you live with yourself if something happens to your child because you just don't want to deal with them? Find a way to entertain them so they can. Just find a way to entertain them. Find a way to keep your kids safe. I hope this message helps someone. If you are watching this and something has happened to you and you think that you can't tell anybody because the person threatened you or whatever, no, they're not. You need to go tell. You need to go tell a counselor at your school, tell a relative, your parents, somebody. All right. Love you guys. I'll holler.